Hey guys, Candor the Warrior is an adult fantasy tale. It will appeal to teenagers and upwards who like fantasy in the genre of Dungeons and Dragons and fighting fantasy game books. It is a fantasy novel that has graphic violent scenes and sorcery and fantasy characters. It is not suitable for children any age under 16, in my opinion. Candor the Warrior will appeal to people who like escapism and want to release from the day-to-day humdrum of modern-day life. I wrote this book back in 1999, but only published recently. I am writing a sequel which will carry on after the Candor the Warrior ends. I try to describe what the character is seeing and the consequences thereafter, and some readers find it too much. I thought I best point this out. If too much information about a gory scene in one of my books is not to a reader's liking, then it might be best to give my books a miss. A lot of fantasy writers have referenced Brothers Grimm for inspiration. I know I do. The unfortunate thing is that Hollywood and Disney has made the tales of Grimm all light and fluffy. People need to realize that the Grimm brothers were far from light and fluffy. They wrote about folklore, and their books and tales are actually very dark, grim, and let's face it, scary. A Disney fairy is not the same as a Grimm fairy. That is how I see the fantasy genre. I try to capture the terror, and I want the reader to be horrified and scared. I would not recommend reading it to a child for a bedtime story. I loved the TV series Grimm, and that's how I see it. It was violent, scary, gory, and all of the above. Thank you.